Today's devotional comes from Genesis chapter 3, verse 19. By the sweat of your face you shall eat bread till you return to the ground. For out of it you were taken, for you are dust, and to dust you shall return.
In a recent devotional I wrote, entitled Accepting Disillusionment, I mentioned how something Oswald Chambers said was a reminder that people are going to disappoint us and we are going to disappoint them. We are all flawed. Jesus was not disillusioned. He accepted that men would fail and yet loved and extended grace to them. That same day, I read a blog by Jim Dennison that emphasized the fact that we have no reason to be disillusioned by life. He said, "Here's a biblical fact. Embracing our mortality empowers our flourishing in this world and the next." Let me say that again. Embracing our mortality empowers our flourishing in this world and the next. Physical death is a reality that we must all accept. We can ignore that we are mortal, but we cannot escape it. It is in accepting our mortality that will empower us to live purposeful lives in this world. Moses and the people he led spent 40 years wandering in the wilderness, leaving a trail of graves behind them. Here is what Moses said about man's mortality in Psalm 90. "For our days pass away under your wrath. We bring our years to an end like a sigh. The years of our life are 70, or even by reason of strength 80. Yet their span is but toil and trouble. They are soon gone, and we fly away. So teach us to number our days that we may present to you a heart of wisdom." The Apostle Paul made a relevant statement here. He said, "Look carefully then how you walk, not as unwise, but as wise, making the best use of your time because the days are evil." In his blog, Dennison goes on to say, "The good news is that God can empower us to recognize our temporality so we can use it for his eternal purposes. Rather than declare his mortality, David prayed that God would help him recognize it. He said, "O Lord, make me know my end, and what is the measure of my days? Let me know how fleeting I am." St. Basil the Great, who lived 8330 to 79, that's 8030 to 3079, reminded his people, "You are going to leave your money behind here whether you want to or not. As for whatever share of your glory you have received through your good works, that you can take with you to the Lord." Is that not exactly what Jesus said in Matthew 6:19 and 20? "Do not lay up for yourselves treasures on earth where moth and rust consumes and where thieves break in and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven where neither moth nor rust consumes and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there will be your heart also." Let's ask ourselves where we are laying up treasures. Is it on earth or is it in heaven?